Hello everyone, welcome to Learnivers. Today we will understand if, else if, else in C programming. These are all conditional statements. Coming to the agenda, firstly we'll start with the syntax and some code examples, and also we will get to know what are all the common mistakes that we need to avoid and some real world applications of conditional statements. Coming to the syntax of if, else if and else. So here you can see we have a condition in the if statement. So if this particular condition is true, then the statements which are part of if block will be executed. Suppose if the condition is false, then it will come to else if block, and we have another condition here. It will check that particular condition. If this condition is true, it will execute the statements which are enclosed between else if block. Suppose if both if condition and else if condition both are false, then it will come to else part and it will execute the statements which are part of else block. Whatever the statements which are present within these braces will be executed. Let us understand a simple example where we have a variable called num and the value 10 is assigned to that variable. Suppose now the value is 10, so we will check the if condition. 10 greater than 0, yes, it is greater than 0. So printf number is positive, so this particular information will be printed. Suppose let's consider the number is negative number here, then this condition will fail. It will come to else if. So minus 1 less than 0, yes, it is less than 0. Hence, number is negative will be printed. Suppose if the initialized number is 0 here, in that case, both if condition and else if condition will fail. It will come to else condition, else part, and then it will print the statement which is part of else block, which is nothing but number is 0. So this is how we can utilize the if, else if and else statements. Let's consider some multiple use cases. So first use case could be checking whether a number is even or odd. So here we are taking the input from user, and based on that number we are checking whether that particular number is even or it is odd number. And coming to the second use case, here we are looking at the grading system, where we get the marks information from user, and then we will be checking whether that particular marks is greater than or equal to 90. If it is greater than or equal to 90, then the grade belongs to A. Suppose if marks is greater than or equal to 80, then and in between 90, then we will get 80 to 89, we will get grade B. Similarly, if it is greater than or equal to 70, it is a grade C. If none of these conditions are true, which means here also it is false, here also it is false, here also it is false, then it will come to else part, it will execute fail. Now let's understand the third use case, where we have a login authentication example, where we take the username from user and then we compare that username with admin. If this is matching, then we get the password from user, and then we compare that password with 1234. If this is also matched, then the login is successful. Suppose if the password is not matching, then we come to else part and then we say incorrect password. Suppose at the beginning itself username is not matching with the admin, then we come to else part and we say incorrect username. So here you can also see inside if we have if else. So this is kind of nested if. And now let's understand the common mistakes that we need to avoid. So first one is forgetting braces. So here you can see we have a if condition, and below if condition we have two statements, but there is no brace here. I mean the opening brace and closing brace is not there. So this is a mistake here. So how we can fix this? By putting the braces we can fix. And I have one more scenario here. Suppose if only one statement is there, only greater than 10 is there, so in that case it is okay to forget the braces. But if more than one statements are there, then braces are compulsory. So here you can see, so in this case when one statement is there, both the things will be accepted. But when we have two statements, braces are compulsory. Now second mistake could be we are using assignment operator instead of equal to. So this will be wrong, because when you say num equal to 5, so it is number will be 5 and it is a non-zero value and the condition will always be true. But here we are actually comparing it. Here we are not comparing it, here we are actually comparing it. So this is how we can fix it. Third mistake could be incorrect else if order. So suppose in this example, let's say marks is 94. So the first condition itself will be true, then it will say pass. It will never come to else if part. So that's why how we can fix is we have to order conditions logically. So by doing some logical thinking, we can make a proper order here, and then we can ignore such mistakes, or we can avoid such mistakes. Let's go through some best practices. We can use else if instead of multiple if statements, and we should avoid deep nesting, and also we should consider switch case for multiple choices. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to Learnivers for more such programming content. See you in the next video.